Well, this has really got beyond everything you could imagine, hasn't it? No sooner had I uploaded the Michaela School video yesterday, I'll try and remember to leave a link in the description, then I went back on the internet and I came across this going on at the Barclay School in London. And this is the mob outside said school. Do any of you remember Barkley Grammar School? It looked like this. That was when a teacher had been blamed for showing a cartoon or something. The teacher is still living in hiding, I believe. But different geography. Same mob. I'm Granny Opterix. So it all kicked off when a child came to the school wearing some sort of Palestinian flag emblem, and he was told not to wear it because it was a political symbol. So I don't know whether they confiscated it or just told him not to wear it. He then came into school the next day wearing another type of Palestinian flag emblem. I think it may have been sewn to his jacket then. You can't tell me that this isn't the machinations of his parents. Anyway, they took that jacket away from him, gave him a teacher's jacket to wear. It seems like he's got quite a collection of these, so the next time there would have been something anyway. They said, the school said he can't come into school with those emblems and they don't allow political symbolism, and that's it. The father, who, by the way, has called his son Yahya. Do you recognise that name from anywhere? No. Anyway, yeah, I digress. His father says the issue isn't political, but just take a look at this demo.
Barclays, shame on you! Barclays, shame on you! Barclays, shame on you! Barclays, shame on you!
Yeah, that looks pretty political to me. And all waved over by this flag. Just a minute, I have it somewhere down here. Yeah, there we are. All waved over by this flag that someone has, well, it looks like put it on a street light. And you wonder what they're demonstrating for. What do you think that's all about? What does that flag stand for? This thing here. Perhaps a group of rapists, murderers and looters. That, far be it from me to say that. You can make up your own mind, of course. As for the grieving parents, this is what the father of Yahya had to say. Now, that was at 2 minutes. Let's see. OK, let's have a listen to this.
Since the head teacher, Justin James, has been here, since 2014.
What he says is the headmaster, and then he names him, Justin James, yeah. He's been there since, what did he say, 2015 or 2014?
And we demand that kind of there's accountability. We demand that there's resignation.
We demand that accountability. Yeah, he's coming out with all the words. I don't think he really had planned what to say between the name of the headmaster and the word accountability. But he's just repeating. He's definitely being coached. Let's carry on.
And Justin James should go.
Justin James should go. Right.
Representing the interests of the parents.
He doesn't represent the interests of the parents. Well, yeah, he might not represent the interests of him, but he makes the point that the school is about 70% Muslim. But that does leave 30% who should have no interest in Muslim affairs. Let's carry on.
And the discrimination, the Islamophobia.
The district relations, I think that's what he said. Anyway, relations and then Islamophobia. Can you see how he's coming out with all the words He's not entirely sure how to put them together, though.
It's all happened under his watch, and he needs to go.
He needs to go. Right. That he got that bit out quite fluently, hadn't he?
Loud and clear.
Right. OK. The headmaster has to go, he says. So now, not only are we supposed to support mob behaviour and this type of thing here, let's have another look at this. Barclay, shame on you. They're great when it comes to chanting bad rhymes, aren't they? Just listen.
Yeah, don't you cry.
Yeah, don't you cry.
Let them lie.
I will never let them lie. Oh, in what way are they lying? They're saying a child can't wear a political emblem. But these people are just chanting along with. They're great at these chants, aren't they? I'm interrupting to remind you to click like and to subscribe and share. Also, I'm constantly being told that YouTube removes subscriptions. So please click the notification bell and check that you really are subscribed. All the links to my other channels are in the description, including links to donation sites. I'm always grateful, of course, for donations, but simply clicking like is the best thing you can do for this video and my channel generally. Thank you. Not only are we supposed to support mob behaviour outside our schools, but we also now we have to submit, and I'm using that word deliberately, submit to the diktat of, I'm pointing at the computer again, of a religious group who's telling us what headmasters the state should be employing. And, well, you might have come to the conclusion that I'm somewhat annoyed about this. I am. But it's not just these guys who are asking for far more than their due. If you remember the Barclay Grammar School fiasco, the teachers' union gave out the name of the teacher onto the internet. They didn't back this poor fellow up. And in the end, they just gave way and said, no, we won't mention Muhammad in our classes anymore. So these guys won. And that's entirely the teachers' union. If the teachers' union had shown some backbone then, this wouldn't have happened. That would have stopped there. I'm pointing at the computer again. There. It's an absolute disgrace the way the unions are collaborating with these guys. The mob. The mob. The mob. And what is this about anyway? Freedom for Palestine. It's supposed to be a school and symbols that you're not allowed to wear when you're at school. And they're doing a Freedom for Palestine thing. I suppose the kid was wearing something like that on his jacket. It must have been something along those lines. Anyway, yeah. Am I angry? Yes. Am I angry? Furious. I'm angry with these people for trying to steamroller my education system. I'm angry with the teachers' unions for kowtowing to this sort of thing, or maybe just salaaming to these sorts of things. Whatever. Yep, right. Till next time. Why not treat yourself or a favoured relative or friend to these magnificent examples of merch? The mugs and t-shirts come in the Graniopteryx design or Grambo with a firearm or the more deadly knitting needles. Go to www.graniopteryx.com and whatever platform you're watching this on, please click like, subscribe and share.